You can't outwork me. You can't out-desire me.
No one will outwork me. No one. I love and I respect you guys. Motherfuckers won't outwork me.
I suggest to you that if you are facing a challenge, don't stop. Stay busy. Work your plan. Continue to do those things that you know that work for you after you have evaluated yourself in the situation. Continue to move. Stay busy, stay busy, stay busy.
You can't just say you want it. You can't watch the video and say, I want it as bad as I want to breathe. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes out, everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do.
If you don't believe in yourself, it won't happen for you.
This top spot, this number one, that's mine.
Wins and losses come a dime a dozen. But effort, nobody can judge effort. Because effort is between you and you. Effort ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You will not quit. You will keep going. You may lose, but you will not stop. You will not quit. You will keep going.
I'm not gonna let this opportunity go by without giving it my all.
You gotta get up and make it happen.
Don't fuck the opportunity out.
If you want to be the best, if you want to reach the pinnacle, you must be, you have to be obsessed with obtaining it. Greatness in any field, greatness cannot be achieved without obsession.
Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature now than I was 5 minutes ago. Because I'm pissed off for greatness. Because if you ain't pissed off for greatness, that means you're okay with being mediocre. Ain't no man in here okay with being just basic.
You made a choice to be average. Why? Because the people around you are at you an average school, or you work for an average company, so you decided to go against who you are.
Never say never, because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
There's a great feeling in these overcoming these difficult things, because life is never this just constant state of I'm at a 9 all day, and when I'm with my wife I hit 10, yay, and I stay like that. That's not real. It all comes from life lessons, and the lessons are learned through struggle. And I think that there's a lot of people out there that think somehow or another you're going to get to some place where you're living in silk sheets and you're getting your toes done while someone's dropping grapes into your mouth. I don't want that. I've never wanted that. That guy's not going to be happy. You have been fed this line of horseshit that you're supposed to seek comfort. And I don't think you are. I think you're supposed to seek lessons, and you're supposed to seek difficult tasks and accomplishments, and through those things and through doing things that are hard to do. Because if I just think, well, tomorrow I'm just going to coast and eat Twinkies and watch TV. Oh, hello, sadness, my old friend. Hello, depression. And we can pretend that we're something other than what we really are. And we can pretend, nah, me, man, I'm just cool, just chilling, doing nothing.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another week. It's the last trading week of July, and we can see some great movement coming in already on a Monday. Let's start with the dollar. Let's start with the dollar. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So as usual, I think I did it on this one. Yeah, there we go. As usual, I always start with the dollar because without the dollar you cannot trade forex. If you're not looking at the dollar, you are missing out. Okay, so let's start with the dollar. Right now we can clearly see what the dollar is doing. It's a downtrend on the weekly, yeah, and on the daily. So it's just a bye for foreign currencies, right? I.e. pound, euro, Aussie, New Zealand, and then CAD, dollar Swiss, dollar yen is the opposite. It's a sell. So on the weekly, I don't have any level that I'm watching apart from like we are taking out lows, and that's it. Yeah, we are taking out lows and that's it. Because we are in a downtrend on the weekly, okay, we have to look at a monthly level to see where price can give us a bounce or a pause in this huge move to the downside. So I'm currently looking at this low here and this level as a potential area that we can get a bounce, not a reversal. Okay, you're not looking for a reversal, we're just looking for where, you know, if we are long on the foreign currencies, we need to be careful when price gets to these levels, okay, so that we not stop buying but we pause. Probably price might go into a retracement and then continuation to the downside. So this level is what I'm watching. If we do come below it and then it does give a rejection, then obviously I don't keep buying these pairs. I'll just either stay on the sidelines and wait for them to go into a retracement and then I buy, or I'll go counter trend and sell for a day trade or a short-term trade. Okay, so that's where I'm looking at currently, this low for the next downside objective for the dollar. So it looks like this. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we are looking for 93.20 as the next downside objective. On the daily, however, there is a level here. Right, we've gone through it. So there's this equal lows in here that I'm watching. That's where the next downside objective is. Okay, so we just have to keep buying euro and pound. Okay, so let's jump onto euro. On euro, last week I did give, let me change this to this. Last week I did give this trade idea, but price didn't quite get, we missed it by a few pips. Okay, that was the entry I was looking for, and then price didn't come there and it just completely went the opposite direction, which is fine. At least it didn't stop us out, which is fine. If you really understand the dollar is going down and this is going up, it's just a matter of accepting that this could be your risk. Okay, but I just wanted a perfect entry. That's what happened when you look for perfect entries. Okay, so on euro we still got upside objectives to meet. I personally think the next upside objective should be on a monthly level or monthly time frame, and I'm looking at here. All right. So this high is a target for now. That's 1.18167. put it there properly. If I drop down to the weekly, you will see we do have a relative equal high in here, so that's why this monthly level is attracting price. Okay, it's relative equal high, so price is just gonna run this equal high basically. Again, all this mess in here, that's what's causing price. All this trading, all this mess in here, okay, made it so hard to trade. A lot of people lost money for the last 2 years. That's what is causing this straight move to the upside. I personally think price has done a lot of back and forth, so when it's going up, it just needs to just go through it. So we are looking for this high to be run and then the trade to there for now, and then once we get here, I will have to reevaluate and see what price will do next. So if it does give any retracement, which maybe during New York, we are in New York right now, if it does give any retracement, then I will be looking for a continuation to the upside. On the I'll get rid of this now, get rid of these targets. Okay, so if price does give a retracement, I'm watching for today. In here, if price does get there, I'll be interested in a continuation to the upside. We are almost there. So if we do get a retracement to that level here, okay, I'll be interested in a long. I'll be interested in a long, and my target will be that high, okay, that equal high, relative equal high. However, I'll take my first target right here. So once we do get a retracement and it comes back up right there, I'll take my partial profit and then I'll let the rest run. So that's the trade idea on this euro right now. If we do get that retracement, then I'll be interested in that long. If not, then I will not chase it because price is too high. Right, on the 5 minutes, I don't like going that low. I don't like lower time frames, so I'll stay on the 15. That's as much as low as I will go. Yeah, that's the level. If they do run this low, then that'll be perfect. So run down here, run this low, reject, and then continuation to the upside. Take a picture of it. And okay, got it. Bear with me as I post. Okay, right, so that's for euro. On pound, let's have a look on the daily, weekly, monthly. Start from the monthly. I don't see anything in here because of this wick. I don't see price be stopping because of this wick. If this wick didn't exist, then I'll say okay, I'll be looking for some sort of rejection from here. It could do, but because of this and this equal high, I prefer, or I'll go with price running this equal high. Again, the dollar is still bearish, so I'll prefer price continuing to run this 1, 2, 3 highs. So for now, my upside objective will be here. This equal high will be my upside objective. And let's drop down to the daily. On the daily, that's my the monthly level that I was talking about. Yeah, the pound compared to euro is relatively weaker. It's not weak, but compared to euro, right, the euro is stronger than the pound. Okay, the euro is stronger than the pound. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing. And there are several factors that affect why pound is not as strong as euro. Okay, so regarding the pound, again, any retracement should be viewed as a possibility for a continuation to the upside. My only concern is we've just gone above this daily swing high, right? We've just gone above this daily swing high. Therefore, there will be a probability that price might want to come back inside. Yeah, price might want to come back inside. So again, if you know that trading is all about probabilities, then you wouldn't worry yourself by taking a loss. Okay, so if price is to retrace to where we are currently, let's measure this high to that low. Okay, we are not quite there yet, but if we do come for the 61.8 level, yeah, I'll go along. I'll go for a long. Yeah, so somewhere in here with a stop there. And on my targets, let's have a look. Right. Let's draw this. We are trading at a high time frame level. Almost got in there. That's why price is rejecting here. So I want a continuation. Okay, no, I want it, but I prefer price. Well, I want to see price continue going high. So it's Monday. We could just blow through this and then come down a little bit more before the next move to the upside, which whatever happens, I'm okay with it. But I will take my the probability of this going down against the probability of this going up. Betting against what the dollar is doing, I prefer continuation. Right? If it does stop me out, then I'll go the opposite. I'll use this area as a sell, and then I'll mitigate the loss. Right? So this is what I will do, and then I'll take my first target once we run above this high. Okay, so once we run above that high, I will take my first target off, and then I will leave the rest on to see how far we're gonna go. Okay. Hi, I remember you. Okay, so this is how I'll play it currently until the dollar gives me a sign that it wants to go up. I will just keep buying retracement on this. Okay, the pound is just I'll come on to that in a second. Yeah, until the dollar gives me the opposite that it wants to go up, yeah, until it gives me something that, okay, now I'm no more going down, I'm going up. Any retracement on this is subject to buy, yeah, like retracement, buy, retracement, buy, retracement, buy. Any retracement is a buy, right? A lot of people are trying to sell short this pair and they are being killed, right? So just go with the momentum. The momentum is to the upside, so go with it until it's proven wrong. Then you go the opposite. But if it's going up, why do you want to sell it? Doesn't make sense. Okay, so if it's going up, every retracement, just buy it. And then once you get stopped out and it proves to you that price is now going down, then you sell it. But as it's going up right now, why do you want to sell it? Okay, so every retracement, just buy it. And then don't be scared to take a loss. Let's jump on to Aussie. And Aussie compared to pound and euro are, or compared to pound and euro, is weak. Yeah, you can see that it's not even trying anything. But I'm not trading this particular pair simply because the dollar is still bearish, so this is meant to be going up. So I'm not gonna sell this, but I'll use that weakness in this to place a trade on the cross pairs. So yes, they are meant to be going up as pound and euro is doing. However, I'm not gonna take a trade on this particular pair simply because it's weak. Yeah, you have to understand when a pair is weak and a pair is strong. You can see pound is making highs, euro is making highs, and New Zealand and Aussie are not making those highs. So you can now see what to do, and I'll jump on it in a second. So for these two, do not try to buy them and do not try to sell them, because they would keep doing what they're doing and you might end up being frustrated. Because if you sell short, on Thursday, I think that's when the short was. I did catch the short from here, and I took my profit somewhere in here, and that was it. Okay, that was the only short that we had. The rest is just use this pair as something to go onto other pairs, and then I'll jump on them and I'll show you in a second. All right, so Aussie and New Zealand are two pairs that you just don't want to touch them. Okay, for everything, I think pound for bull and euro for a bull. Okay, euro pound. To answer your question, last time I told you guys that because of this equal high that they've placed in there, I was not going to go for the short. Why? Because these equal highs are just, it's like magnet, is trying to attract price. So price got here and rejected, and with that rejection, it's like it's setting up the stage later for a possible run, and you can see it's done that right now. Yeah, it was setting up the stage for a later run. All right, and that's the nature of price. Price is either going to run like a stop, or is going there to engineer it as like some sort of support and resistance, and then later come back and run it. So price will just, like you can see, came back and run this. The only way I was going to sell short was like I mentioned, I think that was last week Wednesday, that if we do come back and trade below this low, right? So when price went up, sorry, not that one, this one here. Oop. This one right here. So when price went up and stopped us out and came back down, okay, with this retracement, if price was able to come back down and run this low, Okay, that will show me signs of weakness. Why? Because they went up, failed they went up, rejected, and then went back up, failed to make a high, and then broke down again. So that will mean weakness. Okay, so then any retracement is subject to sell for a continuation to the downside. However, that didn't happen. Yeah, so that's why I mentioned that I will not be taking a short on this, because I don't like the fact that they've left this equal high. That was the main reason. I don't like the fact that they've left those equal highs. Okay, so on this right now, I'm on the sidelines. I don't know what it's trying to do, so I'll just wait and see a clean price action, and then I can based on that to take a trade. Right now it looks like it wants to come and take out this high. It looks like it wants to come and take out this high. Yeah, that's what this price action is indicating. It looks like it wants to come and take out this high. Right, so if you want to do anything on this, I'll rather bet on a long rather than on a short until proven wrong. So if I want to buy it, then I'll buy with a stop below here attacking this high, or I'll wait for price to reject and then retrace, and then I will take a short. All right, so the best thing is probably just stay away. Right, and why would you stay away? Because pound and euro are both rallying. So if pound and euro are both rallying, this pair might stay in consolidation, right? And you don't want to be in here. Maybe use your margin or your capital on other pairs. Yeah, let's jump on to Aussie yen. Aussie yen, last week we did get, those of you that did, I did get a short from here. Yeah, I got a short from, sorry, not there. It was a Thursday. Let me go on there for her. Yeah, I got a short from here. Right, I got a short from here, and I was looking for a run below here. I still have the marks there, and I still favor that move. I still think ultimately this is gonna go. Okay, so yeah, I did get a short from here. Okay, and ultimately I'm looking for price to come and run this low, and I still favor that. Okay, it's just that right now we don't have, like, if you are not short from up here, and even if you were short from up here and you didn't hold on to your trade over the weekend and you got out, which is what I did. Okay, over the weekend on Friday at exactly 5 o'clock. Exactly 5 o'clock, I closed all my trades. Yeah, on Friday exactly 5 o'clock, I closed all my trades. Regardless of what is going on, every trade has to be closed, because I don't like to hold on to trades over the weekend since February, when this COVID-19 started. I just don't want to take the risk of what is going to happen over the weekend, and then the market will gap Mondays or Sunday evening, right? So I don't take that risk. That's why Friday at 5 o'clock I closed every trade. Yeah, so now I'm looking for an entry. I was going to show something which I would do once I finish going through this. Once I finish, I'll show you something, how you can get an entry with the understanding of going forward price. If you understand what price should do going forward, then you can use that technique to take trade entries. Okay, so I'll come back to this later on. Same thing applies to this one. I did close. Actually didn't take a trade on this. I took the Aussie yen, but you can see where we are sitting right now. I'm looking for a run below this consolidation. All right, I'm looking for a run below this, and I think this week we will get it. When, I don't know, but this week it's gonna happen. If we do get a run, or if we do get a retracement, that's the level I'm watching. Okay, this is the level I'm watching, and if price does get there, I will short it this way. And I'll be looking for a run back down here, and then a continuation, but most of my position will be closed down here, and then I'll see how far price is gonna I'll answer that question in a bit. So yeah, if we do get retracement up there, I will be interested in a short up here, and then targeting this consolidation area, and then possible a continuation to the downside. All right, so that is this one. I think same thing, same setup on Aussie yen. If we do get up there, let's delete this. If price does manage to go up here, okay, I'll be interested in a short. Will price get there? I don't know. It depends what we do today, and that's why I don't like mostly trading on Mondays. I want Monday to print out or show what market wants to do, and then I'll go in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because something will happen over the course of the week, and then the trade opportunity will present itself, and then you take it. Right, let me jump back onto that one and explain it quickly before I forget. So I do have a strategy that I use on the daily, and with this candle, right, this bearish candle here, that's when it gave me a signal to take a trade to this high. Not roughly, let me measure it so you can see. Okay, yeah, so I do have a strategy I use that gives me the opportunity to take a trade from in here. I'll show you where I took the trade. Yeah, from in here to there, that's the trade. Yeah, so from here to there, that's it. That's the trade idea. So it doesn't mean that price is going up, so I cannot sell short, but there are things that will present itself that will give me understanding that price will trade to here, and then I just take that trade, and that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's continue on Swiss yen. This morning, or last night, I really wanted to go short, but when you have some rules regarding your trading, you need to kind of stick to it. And yesterday I almost violated that, which is do not trade on Sundays. Yeah, do not trade on Sundays, but I wanted to short up here, but the rule says do not trade on Sundays. So when the market opened and then went up in there, I just watch it and then let it go. Okay, and that's what you have to do if you want to be consistent, because sometimes it will go your way and sometimes it will go against you, and then the day will go against you, you'll be like, why did I do it? So when it does go in your favor, just watch it and see, yeah, you do understand price and it could have been a winning trade. That's it. Okay, it's a mindset thing. So there was a trade up here, I just didn't take it. Going forward, I think price has shown that it wants to continue going down on this pair. Okay, we did break down, went up. I think I did mention, yeah, on pound, euro pound. So I was looking for something like that. So if I jump quickly back onto this, okay, so the explanation I gave earlier, so price went up, we went up, came down, and then went up, failed to make a high, and then I'm looking for a break. If we do break it, then I'll be interested in a short. Same thing in here. We do have price broke down, went up, failed to make a higher high, and then broken down. So this is an indication that price is bearish, so we should continue to look for sells. You have to be specific on which one. On the daily with, I don't understand your question, so make it clear. So with the breakdown of this low here, I think we'll continue going down. This level you see up there is a weekly level, and it hits it perfectly and then rejected. So right now, I think on the 4 hour we're bearish, and on the daily it's still bullish. However, I'll be looking for this to break. I don't want this to give support. Okay, so if we do give a retracement, I will look for a sell with the understanding that we have hit a higher time frame level, which is a weekly. This is a daily, so the weekly has more power over the daily level, right? The weekly has more power over the daily level. Therefore, if we do come up for a retracement, I'll be looking for a sell with another leg to the downside. So maybe something like this, selling up here with my stop just above that high and targeting that's the daily level. I think that will be the middle of that daily level. Okay, and then I'll hold on to a piece of it for a possible break, complete break of the daily level to continue going down. Right, so that level you see there is a daily, is supporting price right now. So if it does give a bounce and it comes all the way up here, okay, if it does come all the way up here, I'll be interested in a sell, and then I'll take partial here and then there, and then I'll leave the rest on to see if it will break completely the daily, and then now we will be completely bearish, because once the daily gives way, we should continue to see price come down. Yeah, so this is the initial stage, so I'm anticipating the break. It's not broken yet. Okay, I could be wrong, and this can do what, hit this and then completely ignore and then continue going up, and I'll be fine with that. Right, we never absolutely know. When it comes to trading, there's no absolute, there's always probabilities. So I'll play that probability that price will break it, instead of coming here and then going back up to continue on the up movement on the daily. Okay, right, jump on to the next one, pound yen. On pound yen, I did state clearly to stay away, because the yen is strong, the pound is strong, so this thing will not be moving as the other ones, so it will continue to be like this. Right, it will continue to be like this. Lots of wicks, no clear direction yet. Yeah, so it will continue to be like this, but I will, if I was to take a trade, right, if I'm to be forced to take a trade, then because of what is placed on this chart right now, on this 4-hour, I'd be interested in a sell rather than a buy. Yeah, and I did have this level right here. That's where I'd be interested in that sell. But because I'm not seeing this thing dropping like the other ones, okay, I want to see these kind of drops, okay, not that. All right, so because of that, I am not interested in selling short on this right now. Okay, you can sell short, but chances are you're not gonna get the or your profit target might not reach, and price might come back and stop you out. So just stay out, and then there are other pairs that you can trade. Let's jump on to CAD yen. CAD yen, same thing last week. That was a beautiful trade I took. I went short. Where was it? Right in here. On this candle. Yeah, I went short on this candle. It was based on the 4-hour. It was based on the 4-hour. Right, I went short right here with a stop above there, and I targeted this low, and I was looking for on the daily exactly this low to be taken. So on Friday at 5 o'clock, I think we did take out that low. Yeah, right there, 5 o'clock. We did take out that low, and then I completely closed all my trade on this. Yeah, I wanted to take a second entry. That was my first entry. The second entry, I wanted price to come at least here when the market opened on Friday. I wanted to see a retracement and then completely sell off, but it didn't give me that. I still have my pending order sitting there. It didn't give me that. So this week going forward, I still think or I still believe price should continue going down. Okay, you can clearly see we've taken out this low. Okay, therefore I still favor downside. I do have these objectives on the downside, right? That and this one. So I still favor downside of movement. I don't know where they're gonna retrace to. Okay, so I'm gonna add this to Aussie and New Zealand, and then I'll come back to them to give you a technique that you can use to take a trade on them if it doesn't give the retracement that we're looking for. Okay, and wow, this one. What a movement. I think this was the best trade last week. That surprised me. The magnitude that it moved. It's not surprising because I kind of expected a move to clear this equal low, but not what happened today. Okay, we did get an entry right up here, so I think some of our members are still short. Yeah, that was a beautiful entry. And on this candle, sorry, on that one, we were contemplating, or I was contemplating of closing my trade because price has stayed in a consolidation for over 12 hours. So I was thinking, what is going on? I don't like the fact that price is sideways. So I was thinking of closing my trade. But then one of our members decided to close his trade. And I thought, okay, once he's closed his trade, this thing is going to drop. And lo and behold, as soon as he closed it, this candle dropped. And then that, and then it was just a free fall. But my target was this equal low here. So I do trade with a trading panel that that's everything for me. Once I take the trade, it manages the trade for me, and it did close my trades. First target was right in here, and then second target, it closed everything. So all this moved to the downside, I was out, and I just didn't want to jump in. It didn't give me enough reason to jump in, so because I was already long on I was already short on other pairs. Yeah, so going forward, I still think there's still room to the downside. I still think that level, these are all downside objectives. So we've reached 1, 2 targets. It might give some retracement. I'm not sure whether it will or not, but if it does, great. Then we can wait for some rejection and then sell short. If it doesn't, then we have to do what it's giving us, right? And again, I'll come back to this one as well to give you what you can do to take a trade. It's a customized, right? Someone did it for me. It's a trading panel where I'll take the entry, and once I take the entry, I'll set the it's an expert advisor. It's a robot, if that's the correct term. Right, it will set the TP, or I will set the TP to take maybe from my entry to 2-1 or 3-1, and then once it gets to 3-1, it will automatically close partial of my trade, and then it will bring my stop loss to break even. And then the last objective, okay, if I don't move it, then it will take my profit without me knowing. So I don't manually do anything. It does everything for me. Okay. Right, so if this doesn't give any meaningful retracement, I'm gonna come back to this as well, and then give something that you can use to take a trade if you are willing to. On Euro Yen, again, these are two strong pairs currently right now, and they are two strong pairs, and I'm not willing to have anything to do with it. But if it does, because it seems like they've engineered equal highs in here, so if anything, I'll wait for this high to be taken out and then a rejection before I can sell short on this. If not, then I'm not touching it. It looks like it wants to go up, right? All the 4-hour levels are being respected. We came all the way down on a retracement and then respected this level, came back down, respected that level, and then it looks like we are expecting this level as well. So if you do want to take a trade, then I'll say go for it this way, yeah, and attack that high. But because they are both strong pairs right now, okay, so to give you an idea what I mean by both strong pairs, this is what I mean. Okay, you can see Euro is strong and the Yen is strong, so they are two strong pairs. So you don't want to be trading two strong pairs. At least one has to be weak and one has to be strong. All right. New Zealand CAD. This is a trade that I'm currently in. There's nothing to say, but I'm watching it because this is what I just showed you, right? CAD is weak and New Zealand is strong, so I'm watching to see what price will do. Ideally, I don't want price to trade above this level. If I drop down to the hourly, right there. Okay, I do not want price to trade above there. It's almost to my stop loss anyway, but I don't want to see price trade up there. Okay, if I see price trading up there, I'll be concerned and I might cut my losses short and then don't take the full stop. Again, another level that I'll be watching is this high here. Once it trades above this high, again, I'll be watching it, because once you trade above this down candle, it seems as if they want to take price up, right? But right now, is still below it, so there will be chances that this can, not chances, it might just completely erode down and then go down. Okay, it's a high time frame level. Let me draw this right here. Okay, that high, I don't want it to breach it. Right there. I don't want price to breach that high. If I start seeing price breaching it, I might close my trade and then wait for rejection. Okay, I might close my trade and wait for rejection. If it does reject, even if it does go up here, I close it and then reject, then I'll go back in. Okay, we shouldn't breach this high. All right, so if you are in this one, that's a line in the sand for you. Price shouldn't breach this high. So if price does breach it, then chances are it might want to attack this high and a continuation to the upside. Ultimately, going forward, I still favor that price. I still think that price is high, and we might see a complete reversal on the daily time frame. Right, we might see a reversal, but right now, because both pairs are, if I put this on a month to date, okay, CAD and New Zealand, we are seeing a shift. This is more advanced, but I'm just trying to show you something here. There is a shift, right? Because currently, look at where yen is. Okay, but right now yen is strong. Okay, so it's like there's a shift in the pairs. So the CAD is gaining strength, the yen is gaining strength, the Swiss is also gaining strength. Right, so because CAD is gaining strength, the anticipation is, okay, we might see a possibility that this thing might reverse. On the 4-hour, we have broken down this down candle. That's why I'm selling this. But if I'm wrong and it goes up there, I'm wrong, and then price will stop me out, and then I'll just wait for another entry. Okay, and it's just the way it is. Price is price. You just have to respect it. Right, let's jump on to the next one. EuroCAD. So EuroCAD Friday, I did have this this level here and that target there, and it did that beautifully, but I didn't participate because I had too many position on Friday. So today we have run this high. On the weekly, I don't see anything, right? The only thing I see is equal high. This high and that high. Those are the only things I'm seeing. So we might see a continuation to the upside. Yeah, we might see a continuation to the upside. So any retracement to a decent level, that'd be a good area to be going long. I did have this outlined last night when I was doing my yesterday when I was doing my weekly analysis, but price didn't get there, so I was anticipating probable retracement here and a continuation to the upside, and that didn't happen. So I just have to wait. We've just run a daily high, a daily swing high, so we might see some form of a retracement. Okay, so if price does retrace and it gets here, I'll be interested in a long, because that will put us below 50%. Yeah, that will put us below 50% of this current daily range, and I'll be interested in a long. So let's see what price we do after running that daily high. If it does get down here, like I said, I'll be interested in a long. But until then, do not try to sell it. People, I don't know, for some reason, people like to sell price when it's going up. I used to do it. I'm not immune to it. I used to do it because for some reason, right? And it's something I'm studying. I'm spending a lot of time studying nowadays is trading psychology, and I might do some long sessions on trading psychology. It's so crucial when it comes to the psychology that a lot of people don't pay attention to, and I will be doing so many sessions on that because it's very, very important. Okay, but for some reason people like to sell short when the market is going up. They ignore not advanced people, but if you advance, you know that okay, if you go short, you're not expecting price to completely reverse and go the opposite. So when you go short, you do have a level that you kind of want to take profit at. But most of the new traders, when they do when price is going up and they sell short, they're expecting price to give them 400, 500 pips, and then price wouldn't do that. Give them 50 pips, and then they will not take any profit. They will come back and then stop them out, right? You don't want to do that. So wait for retracement and then buy it. Okay, if it retraces and you buy it and it stops you out, then you know that price has completely reversed. Then you go the opposite. But if you don't see that, then do not sell short when it's bullish. Okay, so if you want to take any trade, if you advance, then I'll say okay, because we've gone above a daily high and it's giving me this rejection, then I'll sell short to maybe looking for 30-40 pips, and that's it. Okay, but I will not sell short expecting this to completely erode to the downside. That's just not gonna happen. Okay, all right, so for you to buy it, just wait for price to give you at least a retracement between this and that high. If it does form a swing high, at least a trade below the 50% before you can buy it. But if you advance, okay, and like I showed you on Aussie, if you advance, you can use that swing high technique, and then once we confirm a swing high, you can say okay, I understand what's happening, so I'm gonna take a quick scalp and then make like 10-20 pips. If not, stay out. Pound CAD Friday, again, beautiful equal highs there, run. So all the people that was with me during the morning session, during the London session, if they did, they should have caught this beautiful trade, right, to run this equal high. Right now is bullish. There's no level for me to pin off from, say okay, I'm gonna buy here. I don't see anything. We've just retraced to this down candle here, and price is this going up. So where is it going? Let's have a look on the monthly. That's really nice. We've traded above this down candle, so that's really nice. We might see a continuation to the upside, and we've just traded above this down candle as well. Let's do some swing projections. Okay, so we might come for this high, and the next upside objective could be here. Right, so the next upside objective is right there. Yeah, right there is the next upside objective, and we could see a probably a retracement. Okay, so if we do gap here, we might get some form of a retracement, and then with that retracement, maybe we can get an entry for continuation to the upside. So if we do get the retracement and we're able to retrace below the 50% level, I'll be interested in a buy. Let's have a look on the daily. on the daily, I'll watch this level for, if price retrace there, I'll watch it and see if it will give me some form of a rejection from that level. If not, if it doesn't give me a rejection there, then I'll wait for price to get I'll wait for price to come down here. Yeah, that'll be below the 50% of this high to this low range, and then I'll be interested in a buy. Let's jump on to CAD. On CAD, we did form, right now we've just completely come down below this, but on Friday we did form a swing low, which is what led me to give this trade idea. At least we are looking for a run to that 50% of this range between this high and that low. We're looking for that, and market open, it decided to go down. I still think, or I still favor that trade, even though it's come here. I still favor that. So let me put it this way. I still favor this up movement to that 50%. Where will I be wrong? If it does come below here and it stops me out, then I'm wrong. Okay, but until then, I still favor price to come here. Even though we are trending down, we did show unwillingness to continue going down with this candle. So with that candle, I said, okay, if we are unwilling to go down, then we should at least go up a little bit, and then a continuation to the downside. So I'm looking for price to come to this line, and then that will be it. If you can hold on to some pace, then that will be another level that you can take something off. So this is the trade idea I have on this, and today is Monday, so nothing much going on. Maybe tomorrow we might see a push up. If I'm wrong and it takes out this low, then definitely they'll be attacking this low. So on the weekly, my next downside objective would be this equal lows here, right, into that level. So if that level gives up, right, if this one gives up, then I'll be watching these two lines. Definitely this equal low will be gone, because that's an attraction. That's an attraction to price, and price is always attracted to equal lows and equal highs. So we might see, if this low gives up, we're gonna see a move quickly to the downside to attack this equal low, and then once we get down here, we might see a possible bounce, right? But until then, I still stick with this until proven wrong. Okay. Euro New Zealand, we can see it's bullish. We did run this low and then rejected, went for retracement. I think those that were with me last week, you did understand why, and again I explained why this should go up. Okay, so if you didn't catch the long, then I don't know what to tell you, because I gave all the reasons why this thing should continue to go up. Again, we are anticipating a complete reversal on this and on the Euro Aussie. Yeah, we are waiting for, or we are anticipating a reversal on this. So I do not want to see any of these candles giving up. So I do not want to see this candle here give up. Right, I do not want to see that. So I want to see a continuation to the upside. So a trade idea like this, right, buying here and targeting that high, is what I'll go for rather than selling it. I will not sell it. If I'm wrong and it takes out this low, then maybe I'll consider a short. But until then, I'll still be in a favor of a buy. Pound yen, pound New Zealand. Same thing with this one. They did come all the way down. Crazy move down to take out this low, and then completely rejected. Right now I'm watching this candle. I'm watching that. Yeah, that's the candle I'm watching. It looks like they might come here. So if price does get here, I'll try my luck. Sorry, not try my luck. I'll take a long probability of it going higher. Yeah, I'll rather take that. And then if it stops me out, then I'll go the opposite direction and then I'll look for a sell. Okay, but I'll rather go for the long rather than the sell for now. And then if it proves me wrong, then I'll go the opposite. Okay, so let's see if this will support price, and if it doesn't, then you know that it doesn't want to go up, it wants to go down. Okay, so for target wise, we do have relative equal highs in here, so you can target that. Let me go on there for, again, there's nothing in here. Yeah, there's nothing in there, so hang on. So I might extend this above this high. Alright. Okay, so above that high will be where I might look for price to get to. Last week we did get beautiful short from here. We did get beautiful short in here and rode it to the downside. That level, okay, is what I'm targeting now, because there was selling here, so there was something in here, and then there is something up there, so I'll be looking for price to run that high. If I'm wrong and it does trade below this low, then I'll be looking for a sell and go the opposite direction. And come somewhere down in here. Yeah, so if I'm wrong and this stops me out, then I'll be looking for a sell to come down here. All right, okay, let's go on to Aussie New Zealand. On the daily, we have set up equal highs. On the daily is bullish. We are trading at this candle here. Let's look on the line chart. Yeah, we did break this high, so we look bullish on the daily. But if this doesn't support price and we break it, then we'll be looking for a continuation to the downside. So for right now, this thing is bullish until we break this low. So we are trading inside that area. It's giving some form of rejection. So the only thing I can do right now is wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait and see how we trade here. Does it want to support price and go up and take out these equal highs, or does it want to break it? Okay, one of my members did try to buy in here and then they stopped him out, and I kind of referred him back to check the daily. Why? Because on the daily we did form a swing high. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and therefore price is retracing. Okay, so if price is retracing, you don't want to be buying, you want to be selling. Okay, I did. One of our members again did sell short, and I asked him, why did you sell it? And he wasn't able to give me the main reason why he sold it. And that's a conviction in price. You need to be convinced why you are taking the trade. Are you taking the trade because you feel like it's going to go your way, or you're taking the trade because you understand what you're doing, therefore price should go down? Okay, every trade you take, you need to have a reason. Your motive behind the trade. Is it because of someone is telling you, or is it part of your trading plan, or is it just you feel like, or you can see for some reason? A lot of people take trades without a reason. They just want to take a trade. Okay, so let's see how price react. We did come here, I think Friday, and gave a rejection, and price is coming back down again. So let's see what price would do. Personally, I think they will take this low. Okay, this low might go, and then a retracement will happen and a continuation to the downside. That's what I personally think, but until it gives me that, I wouldn't have a clue. So right now I'm watching it to see, are we going to break it and then retrace? Because if we do break it and then retrace, then I'll be interested in a sell. Okay, but until then, I'll just have to wait. If I did catch a short up here on a demo account, but if you don't catch a short up here right now, you should be, most of your profit should be off the table, and then watching to see if this is gonna give way. All right, Euro Aussie, I did give this one out on Friday. Yeah, on Friday. Yeah, so it's still there. It hasn't changed. So if you're long, just keep it. All right, nothing has changed on this, so I'm not gonna talk much about it. Let me see. Yeah, here. Yeah, so nothing has changed about that one. It's still valid. So if you're long, just make sure that the levels that I gave, let's go back to it. Yeah, you should be taking something off here, which is where we did hit almost right there. You should be taking something off there. Pound Aussie, I'm looking for a run above this high and a continuation to the upside. I'm anticipating a reversal, so I'm in favor for price to continue to go up on this. So maybe this week we will get a push to the upside. Okay, so if you want to take the trade, that's the trade idea. The targets are a bit extreme, so let's put the targets properly. There. So these are the targets, right? So if you're long, some off there, some off here, some off there, and then see if you're gonna get the complete reversal, because that's what I'm anticipating. Yeah, a reversal on this pair. A closure above this will solidify that idea. Yeah, ideally I would like to see price close above this, just like Aussie did. If I go back to Aussie, you're gonna see here that price went and closed above it. Similar, I'm looking for on Pound Aussie for price to come and close above this, which could do this week. Yeah, and then once we do that, then I'll be expecting same move that this is doing. I'll be expecting the same thing on Pound Aussie. Okay, dollar Swiss. Okay, we've just run this equal low that I spotted last night when I was doing my analysis, and price has rejected. With that rejection, I've missed an entry. Okay, we have missed an entry right in here. So rejection, retracement, entry, 3 to 1, 2 to 1. You look for this pair, because it's paired against the dollar, and the dollar is extremely weak. And you can see dollar is extremely weak, so you don't want to be counter trending this. Yeah, you don't want to be counter trending this. Again, I showed you in here, that's the two pairs, very, very weak. You don't want to be trading two weak pairs. All right, so just jog on and leave this pair alone. New Zealand Swiss, I'm looking for a continuation to the downside on this. We have retraced to a high time frame level, so I'm watching it. Going into this week, maybe we can get something that we got last week, which is this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we went up, and then Thursday, Friday we went down. So maybe we can get Monday, Tuesday up, and then Wednesday, Thursday down. The trend has changed, or I would say sideways to down. Yeah, we are sideways to the downside by Friday's trading, and Thursday and Friday's trading. This completely broke down, so we are sideways to the downside. So I'll be interested in a short, maybe not today. Going forward, I'll be interested in a short. I would like to see price run all the way up here, right? If it does come all the way up there, that would be great, because it gives me room to run, or it gives room to run back down with a stop just above that high. Yeah, so if we do get up here, I'll be interested in a short. Fingers crossed it does get there. If it doesn't, and it gives me some form of a rejection up here, like this one did, this kind of rejection, but the opposite. So if it does give me this sort of rejection, okay, on this one, okay, yeah, if it does give me that sort of rejection up here, then I'll be interested in a short. Until then, I am not doing anything. The trade, the long idea is gone. It's gone too high, so I'll not be doing anything on it. Next one, similar to this one. I think I did have a level. And yeah, same area. I'm looking for price to come back up here. Okay, once we get up there, then I'll be interested in a short. Until then, I'm on the sideline. I don't want to buy this because we are moving down. The impulse leg is to the downside. So if you buy it, this is a correction move. The correction move, you don't know how far it's gonna go, so price might just completely decide to go down, and then you'll be in a wrong trade. All right, so because we don't want to be on the wrong side of the trade, you do not want to go long. You want to wait for retracement and then go short. Okay, however, if your trading system gives you a long idea and you can follow the trading rules without thinking about it, without making errors, then yes, go for the long. But if you cannot do that, then do not go long. Okay, wait for a retracement and then rather go short. The week has started and we are pushing higher. It's a great idea for shorts. Okay, the week starts, and then we go up, and then the rest of the week we go down. Yeah, so I'm anticipating the same thing. I don't know how far high it's gonna go, but once it reverses, I will see it like it did here. Yeah, it reversed up here, and then we saw it, and then we took advantage of it there. We went short there last week, and then targeted this. So same thing, wait for the retracement, and then you go short. Last one, which is same thing. This one is extremely, this is the opposite. I was watching this low to see if they will be able to close above that level, and it looks like they couldn't close above it. And so I'm watching it to see if I want to sell short, because this one is extremely weak compared to if I go on the month to date, you see this one, CAD and Swiss. Yeah, CAD, so the Swiss is stronger than the CAD. So because we are extremely weak, this one is not even willing to go up. On the 4-hour, that's what I wanted to see, if price will close above this. It looks like it doesn't want to, so I'm watching it to see how I'm gonna play, because I'll be looking for a sell, but I'm not gonna sell today. I'll wait till tomorrow and then see what price is gonna do tomorrow, then I'll take a stand. But for now, I'm just watching it, okay? Because this can just completely come all the way up a little bit more before a continuation to the downside, okay? And then your stop loss would have to be somewhere here, yeah, somewhere there. That's where your stop loss is going to be. So if you place your stop loss somewhere in here, then there's chances that you might get stopped out, and then price will still go your way, okay? So wait and then see proper rejection. Ideally, I want to see this candle we close below that one. Yeah, I want to see a proper closure here, then I'll sell short with a stop above there. But then again, today's Monday, so I wouldn't do that. I'll wait. I want Monday to trade off, and then Tuesday by New York, I'll know what to do with it. But for now, I'm on the sideline because we've just opened, and then that. So we just open, and this is happening. So we can go a bit further up, and then a continuation to the downside. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing anything for now. Okay, next one is, I think that's it. Oil. I'm looking for a long here. So patience. That's the level I like for a continuation to the upside. 40.39, and then I'm looking for price to come up here. So maybe if we do get this, then I'll be interested in the New Zealand CAD for a continuation on the downside on the New Zealand CAD. So if I do get stopped out, that's fine, and then I'll wait for this to happen. Once we do get this retracement here, that will be a strength for CAD, and then I'll find a pair that is weak, and I'll pair it against the CAD, and then I'll go the opposite direction. Do you believe pullback will be supported? I don't know. It's oh, okay, it's just blowing through it. So by now it will stop me out, because this is the level I was watching as I was doing this live session. This is the level I was watching. So once you trade above that, then it will take out this stop. However, like I said, this is in a consolidation. Yeah, the daily, you can see we're in a consolidation, so we might see price reject. What you need to watch is this one here. This, if this is gonna support, like I said, if this is gonna support price, all right, then there will be chances that this pair will not break this high and then reject and come back and stay in a consolidation. So once you understand it, it's just patience, just wait. Yeah, if you understand it, just wait till price gives you a clear indication. Gold, yeah, I was just about to do gold. Gold has just run all-time highs, if I'm right, because this is what my chart is giving me. It's just run all-time high. On the 4-hour, this is what we have. On the daily, we are still bullish. I think gold is still gonna go up. Do not try to sell it. If anything, buy it. Okay, I know it's hard to buy right now because it's so high. Buying, it'll be like, what am I doing? I need to sell. But selling is not the good thing to do right now because it's still bullish. Therefore, you just have to buy it. Okay, do not sell it because it's not bearish. Gold is bullish, very, very bullish. So anything you want to do on this must be a buy until it gives you reasons to go short. Then you go short. But for now, it's not giving any reason why you should go short. So you should buy it. Okay. Yeah. It's just I'll be going through almost there. I'll be going through some mindset thing about this whole trading for you to understand the nature of trading in general. What if dollar goes stronger? Well, let it go stronger first, and then you go otherwise. Right now dollar is not strong, so don't assume that it's going to go strong. Right, dollar is not strong, so do not assume that it's going to go strong. Just play what you see. Yeah, play what you see. If you're seeing that price is bearish, then go with the bearish. If you're seeing price is bullish, then go with the bullish until you're proven wrong. Yeah, this is an example. Price was bearish on the 4-hour, so I go with the bearish. If I'm stopped out, that's fine. Yeah, you always have to trade what you see, not what you think. So what you think doesn't move price. What you see is what is moving price. So you have to trade what you see. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so until dollar goes bullish, okay, if dollar doesn't go bullish, why do you want to go short on gold? I personally don't do fundamentals, but if that's what you want to say it, then yeah, I don't do fundamentals. I only do technicals. Whatever happens fundamentally, it will appear on the chart, and then I will see it, and then I'll take advantage of it. Yeah, but you can clearly see it's bearish. So why do you want to think the opposite? Go with what is showing you now. Maybe you've missed it, okay? Maybe you've missed this move. Then that's fine. Yeah, if you've missed the move, that's entirely fine. But it doesn't mean that you should be expecting it to go up. Yeah, if you've missed the move, that's fine. It doesn't mean you should be expecting it to go up. And that didn't give me what I was looking for. All right, so any question before I finish this session? Oh, just before I go, yeah. I said I was going to give something regarding how to trade these ones. So the yen pairs, CAD yen. So when we are extremely bearish, okay, and you can take a pen for this. Take a pen and a notepad. When we are extremely bearish or extremely bullish, and price is not giving you an entry, and you want to take a trade, yeah, we are extremely bearish or extremely bullish, price is not giving you an entry, and you want to take a trade. How do you do that? So this is how you do it. So let's say today, as an example, you want to take a trade today, but price is not giving you a pullback. How do you take the trade? So let's fast forward for tomorrow. You want to take a trade tomorrow, and price is not giving you a pullback. How do you trade it? Okay. So what you're gonna do, because you have an understanding that price should continue going down. Let me use euro as an example. Okay, euro is just not budging. It's no pullback. So how do you do it? Let me go into this one and choose my personal. Okay, so because it's not giving you any pullback, next day you want to take a trade, all you have to do is measure or how much you're willing to risk in the market. Are you risking 1%? Are you risking 0.5%? Or are you risking 2%? Wherever you're risking, measure the distance from where price will open tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow opening price, and then measure the distance from the opening price to today's low. Yeah, today's low, and then frame your risk around the number of pips. So let me go through it again. Let's say from here to here is 60 pips. All right, if it's 60 pips and your account is 5 grand, right, your account is 5 grand and you are willing to risk 1%. So 1% of 5 grand is, I think, 50, if I'm right. Yeah, forget, it doesn't matter anyway. Let's say it's 50. So if it's 50, I'm gonna risk 1%, which is £50, and that £50 will be around the 60 pips. So when I do the maths with the aid of a position size calculator, it's going to give me the lot size that I need to use. Right, it's going to give you, let's say, 0.05 or 0.04, wherever it is. Yeah, it's going to give you that. And then once you got that, next day opens, you take a trade with that lot size with a stop loss here, and then you just leave the trade to run, because you are not getting an entry. It's not giving any meaningful pullback for you to get an entry. Then you have to attack it this way, okay, with the understanding that price shouldn't come all the way back down and stop you out here, because if it does, that's bearishness, that's rejection, that's bearishness. Therefore, you can start looking for sales. Okay, so in here, let me remove all this business. So you could have done here, or let me start from there, or here. Okay, so this moves up. Yes, here it did give a retracement, so you could have got an entry here, and then we went up. Next day, no meaningful pullback, so you place your stop there, and then next day you buy it. Next day you place your stop here, and then you buy it. Next day you place your stop here, and then you buy it. Next day you place your stop here, and then you buy it. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I hope this makes sense. So if I go back to where are they? Yeah, these ones, the Aussie yen, the New Zealand yen, the CAD yen. Okay, if they are not giving you any pullback for you to get an entry, like the dollar yen, if it's not giving you pullback to get an entry, do what I've just showed you. Okay, next day, tomorrow, place your stop here and then sell it. When the market opens, place your stop here and sell it. Same thing. When the market opens, place your stop above previous day's high and then sell it. And then wait. If price is bearish, it will continue to go down. If price is not bearish, it will reject and come back and stop you out, and that's bullish. And then you can buy. Not bullish, but it's going to retrace. Therefore, then you can go into the market and buy it. Okay, so for those of you that have missed this market moving extremely up or extremely to the downside, if you want to catch an entry, all you have to do is place your stop below previous day's low and then go for a long, or place your stop below previous day's high and then go for a short. Okay, so that will be it. I wanted to throw that in there so you can take a trade when you do miss a move and you don't seem like you're chasing. You understand that price should continue going up and it's not giving you any retracement, therefore you have to go it this way. On gold, where we are right now, no. You can. I personally, I don't trade gold, right? I personally don't trade gold, but you can. You just have to make sure that you are using what I've just showed you. Your stop should be here, and then when the market opens, you go long. All right. With the understanding that we shouldn't come back down, we should continue making up candles. And then once you see a down candle rejection and it stops you out, that's a swing high formed, you know what to do. Yeah, you measure your swing low to the swing high, you take a short to 50%. All right, so if you want to do that, sure, go ahead. Just wait for price to close, next day open, stop here, and then you buy it. So have that in your, like, if you did write it down and have it somewhere on your wall, so that if you, because in future you're going to understand price very well. And then once you understand price and you see that we have, for example, I'm expecting a reverse on this, right? And if you see that this thing is going up, and it's not giving you any pullback, like for example here, it's going down, it's not giving any meaningful pullback, then you use that technique to get an entry. Right. If you do not have any question anymore, I think I've overdone my session as I usually do. I've hit 100 minutes. So I'm gonna end here. I'll be here again on I think, let me check my diary. Give me a second, let me check my diary. I'll be here again Wednesday, same time, for same session. Okay, so Wednesday I'll see you same time, same place, so you can bookmark this, or just come to Forex Lens, and then we have another session. If you do want to join us in with Forex Lens and have me and RP, who is my colleague, very good trader. He does price action, very systematic, very structured trader. You can join our Discord. I think the link is below the description. You can join our Discord, and then if you decide to stay with us, you can get, I think, 50% off for the first month that you stay with us, and then see if you like what you see. Okay, there's a lot of great help in the community, and you never know, you're gonna hit your consistency that you're looking for when you do join us. Okay, so I'm gonna end here, and then I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care and have a good day.